It's 3 a.m. You told yourself you'd sleep an hour ago. Your phone is face down on the nightstand. Your hand finds it anyway. You didn't decide to check it. Some older, quieter part of you did. And the real answer for why is far stranger than bad habit. Your brain isn't broken. It's just running code that's millions of years old, aimed at a target it was never built for. Start with a pigeon. In the 1950s, the psychologist B.F. Skinner placed pigeons in a box with a lever. Some pigeons got a food pellet every time they pressed it. Predictable. Boring. Those pigeons pressed the lever occasionally, then stopped. But the pigeons who got a pellet at random intervals, they pressed the lever obsessively, over and over, long after they were full. Skinner called it a variable reward schedule. Your phone runs on the exact same schedule. Every time you unlock it, you don't know what you'll find. A message, nothing. A like, nothing. A notification that changes your whole day. That uncertainty is the hook, not the content itself. Here's the part that makes it worse. Neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz spent years recording dopamine neurons in monkeys as they learned to expect rewards. He found something surprising. Dopamine doesn't spike when you get the reward. It spikes right before, in the moment of not knowing. The anticipation is the drug. The reward itself is almost an afterthought. Your phone at 3 a.m. isn't offering you information, it's offering you that gap, that flicker of maybe. And your brain, running on a system shaped long before screens existed, cannot tell the difference between a possible message and a possible meal. Sociologist Natasha Schull spent over a decade embedded with slot machine designers in Las Vegas for her research on what she called the machine zone. She found that the most profitable machines weren't the flashiest ones. They were the ones engineered to keep a player in a trance-like loop of small, unpredictable wins. Players in that zone stopped tracking time, stopped tracking money, stopped tracking themselves. Sound familiar? Your phone was not designed by accident to feel this way. Somewhere a team studied the exact same research Schull did. They built the pull-to-refresh gesture to mimic a slot machine lever. They built notification badges to exploit the same gap Schultz found in monkey brains. They built infinite scroll so the loop never has a natural stopping point. But here's the twist. None of this is really about phones. For most of human history, uncertainty meant survival. A rustle in the grass might be food, might be a predator. The humans who paid close attention to unpredictable signals lived longer than the ones who tuned them out. That hypervigilance wasn't a flaw, it was the whole strategy. You inherited that wiring. It kept your ancestors alive on a savanna where every unknown sound mattered. It has nothing to do with whether someone texted you back. So at 3 a.m., when your hand reaches for the phone, it isn't weak, it isn't undisciplined, it's ancient. It's the same circuitry that once scanned the tree line for movement, now scanning a glowing rectangle for movement of a different kind. Knowing this doesn't switch the wiring off, but it changes what the moment means. You're not failing at self-control. You're being pulled by a system built for a world that hasn't existed in 10,000 years. Tonight, when the sun goes down and your hand finds the phone in the dark, you'll know what's really happening. Not a bad habit, not a lack of willpower, just an old, careful animal, still checking the grass for movement, still waiting to find out what's out there.